I definitely need to get this off my chest. For a long time now, I have had a mixed relationship with Star Wars. And Star Wars for me, it was not something I grew up with. It was something that I kind of grew into probably a little bit after the prequel movies came out. And it wasn't until a new Force Awakens, when that got announced, that's when I started to really invest a little bit more into Star Wars. I went back, I watched the original movies, I went back and watched the prequels, and then I, of course, as I always tell y'all, I go back and I watch the Clone Wars and Rebels, the animated series, which uh, that made me a fan of Star Wars. Getting all those character stories, that's what made me a huge fan of Star Wars. But before I even did that deep dive, um, I was always a fan of one man, and that was Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson is definitely one of my favorite actors out there. And his portrayal of Mace Windu, who was one of the only black Jedi I had ever seen at the time. Okay. And I was just sitting there. I was like, I didn't know black folks could be Jedi. I thought the only black person we could have in Star Wars was Billy D. Williams. I thought that was all we was going to get. But when I saw this man show up with a purple lightsaber, this was this is what people talk about when they talk about representation. Because I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I don't even really cosplay, but your boy had to dress up as Sam Jackson himself. But I had to dress up as my man because that's how much he meant to me. And that's how much his representation in this franchise that already started to have a diversity problem, because for a long time, Star Wars was very heavily white centered. And to have Mace Windu in this was a game changer for me. Now, this is where, the movies, this is where I had to start to come to grips with some things, and I had some issues because his character, Mace Windu, unfortunately met an untimely fate. He was going against the Emperor, didn't work out too well, and my man got ejected, got that ejecto-ceto right out the window, and we ain't never heard from Mace Windu again. And I at first, while watching the prequels, I was like, okay, it sucks. Sam be busy. He's in every other freaking movie. Maybe he just didn't have the time. Okay, fine. But then we started seeing other characters come back. And we started seeing all the Star Wars characters get all this redemption and stuff. And all of a sudden, I'm sitting here like, okay, well, what's up with Mace Windu? Where is Mace Windu? Okay. Now there have been speculations out there. A lot of people are like, yeah, he could probably still live. He was a whole Jedi, right? I personally have talked to people close to the production. Nobody, big and nothing. I'm just saying, like, people that were out there, right? Like that were either a part of a series or something like that. And I'd be like, listen, go talk to the Star Wars folks and get Sam Jackson. We need Mace Windu. We need a series, please. So the message has been out there. Who was it? Bryce Dallas Howard, who directed some Mandalorian episodes. She has responded to that. She's heard it. So Star Wars has heard that there is a fervor, there is a desire for more Mace Windu. Have we seen that yet? We have not. But the man himself, Sam Jackson, who has talked about this in the past, has recently come out and had something to say about this as well. And here's what he had to say. Said Jackson had to say about Mace's fate. He's not dead. He added some expletives in there. And I like how they put that in all caps. He's not dead. When the subject of Mace Windu being brought back for his own Disney Plus series came up, Jackson was asked what he would want to see in such a project. Everything. Yes, the actor in fact, enthusiastically replied. And I heard this in Sam Jackson's voice. Like for no random reason, I always just be randomly quoting Sam Jackson, like, yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. Because it's just so Sam Jackson. This is how iconic this man is. But let me say something, and I want to say this directly, okay? I want to say this directly. Listen here, Star Wars. Samuel L. Jackson wants to have a Mace Windu TV series, and I will never, ever forgive Star Wars if they miss out on this opportunity. We have already lost too many legends far too soon, and Samuel L. Jackson is a living cinematic legend. Star Wars is lucky to have him on their roster because Billy D. Williams was holding down their diversity quota for only so long. Mace Windu is one of the few on-screen cool Jedis not named Skywalker or Yoda. This man could use both the light and the dark side and was second only to Grandmaster Yoda. If Sam Jackson wants to make a Mace Windu series, give it to him. Okay, it's the least Star Wars can do. You've done your best to give justice to Obi-Wan Kenobi, to Ahmad Best, and to Hayden Christensen. You've had the Emperor and Darth Maul fall to their apparent doom, but yet somehow they returned. You cannot do that for one of the only Black Jedis? Are you kidding me? It's Black History Month. Star Wars, do better and make it happen. I want to see a Mace Windu series. Y'all lucky I didn't cuss either. I'm sick of this. For real. I'm really going to be mad if, God forbid, we lose Sam Jackson and y'all just drag y'all feet and don't give us this Mace Windu. Listen, even if it's like a cameo or something, give us something. Give us something. The man literally, he wants it. He wants to do it. I'm sorry. I had to get that off my chest. I've been saying for the longest, y'all know I've been saying, give us a whole planet of wherever Mace Windu came from. Okay? If it's planet Windu, I don't care. I want more Mace Windu. You're not going to bring this cool, unique Jedi and have him lose and die like that. And you're going to bring everybody else back, but you're not going to bring the one Black Jedi back? Really? And I know you have the capability of doing it. We're not even talking about a solo movie. We're not even talking about that. We're talking about a Disney Plus series. You mean to tell me that series ain't going to slap? Sam Jackson now. Come on, man. Come on now. You but stop playing. Listen, I'm sorry. What do y'all think about Sam Jackson's comments that Mace Windu is not dead, that he is still around, and he is down to do he's saying yes right now. Sam Jackson is giving y'all auto yes right now. Whatever you think, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. This was just a segment of one of my live chats, and if you're interested in joining in on the next one, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications for more. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.